Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Caro. You are at Tarot Solar Sun Studio. We are going to read for mid-March 2024, just before the Libra eclipse, and actually in general eclipse season, which is going to take place in Libra and Aries. I wanted to bring these readings to give a heads up. And also the energies getting intensified. So maybe I hope this reading can offer some way, some perspective, some insight for you to go through what you have been experiencing all this time. So let's begin and talk about your tarot cards first. I'm using the Aquarian Tarot. And I'm asking for Sagittarius consciousness what they need to know around this time, mid-March 2024. What Sagittarius needs to know. Let me check the quality of our stream. It seems to be okay. Okay, nice. Let's continue to shuffle Sagittarius energy. This is for Sagittarius collective, mid-month March. Okay, our first message, Sagittarius, is a 9 of Cups. Another message, 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles, no time. How was that? Long time no see. No time no see. Okay. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. By the way, the reading really tells about I have no time. 6 of Pentacles. I have no time to wait for your pleasure seeking thing. I need the real thing, you know. Yeah, so it's like you say someone, you are serious. Yeah, you are quantifying something, so you measure it with time, with speed, and what do they say in English? They say like don't slack. Yes, not slacking, right? No slacking, no slacking. Okay, no slacking in this particular endeavor. And there is this some kind of like warnings, it says. And you are very much committed to that thing. And it's like you want everyone to move with you. And there is something serious, like something is getting a serious tone here, like it hasn't been maybe in this last 3 months since 2024. So something is getting serious, or like something you have like pursued for pleasure for some time, but now it's getting serious. You may even like create a system for something that you have been long-term engaging in just for like a pleasure hobby or something, but you may be now getting a partner next to you or someone like a duo, or getting yourself partnered up with you. I am partnered with myself in this. I am an ally to myself. You try to cover some requirements of a particular thing, and something is going to be a measure for that. Maybe the quality you will produce, or time, speed, money, these can be important. The energy you are putting into it. The next card, 10 of Pentacles, which may serve in a large context of life to you, whether what you possess as a person, or with your family, or this bright lights big city card. There is this type of this got to produce something. There can be some kind of a land, home, inheritance, or corporate place, or some kind of a common endeavor under a family investment or guarantee. Like, you want to know if, before getting partnered with yourself in this, you may also want to know, like, if you have a partner or someone in your life, are we in this? You are actually asking, like, and you try to make sure if this is the right person for that. Marriage, Hierophant, and also our are oath to something, okay, which is supported with rules, that, like, we are under the same roof with people here. Also, there can be Ten of Pentacles, Hierophant. This is, to me, like a very family excuse me, if there is a marriage oriented, or with the Queen of Swords, can be a previous marriage. Maybe there are some things going on. You are maybe waiting something like compensation, or like you got to, it's like maybe there are some legalities involved in that. Why don't we clarifying it with first these cards? The readings are getting interesting as we move through the signs. You are the 5th sign now, Sagittarius. I'm doing the mid-month reading. Now, something here is subjected to some kind of a measure and time, effort, so you can have it, or so it can be pursued, like fully, or there is some kind of approval of someone, maybe. You want to move through any in this. There can be, of course, hurdles and bumps, but it's like you are very set for this thing. You know that it's going to take a road for you. It's so you. This is like saying, actually, I have to start from somewhere. I have to start from somewhere, and I have to take this road. To be honest, there is in you, there is a lot of the seeking for some kind of adventure, and you are seeking this chance to get away, maybe from an old pattern. Maybe your choice here is involving some risks for you, and Queen of Swords is here to eliminate those risks a bit. So this can be also your own energy. So we have the closed book. So this is confidential information. There is also maybe some information, data, what you give, like you need to access, or you got to be granted, or you need to have some kind of access to a particular resource, information that you didn't have access before, or you got to deliver these things as maybe requirements. Lilies, Queen of Swords is testing your, like, purity of intention, or this is like really like security check before answering, making sure if your actions or the way you are doing things can produce a good prospects for you. And there can be also some mundane requirements if you are like meeting with some requirements. If you are meeting with some requirements before anchoring the home place, like, yeah, it's like there are these bets, like this bet givers, but they have to make sure is like these people are coming with purity of intention, or they are like legally sufficient to do that, or if they apply conform with some rules. Yeah, the Hierophant again, like he has the last word. Like something needs to go under rules, and there are many like checkings maybe for that. Like it's a time where you're gonna go through some procedures. I see here someone who is like really checking on you. Oh, I pulled two cards here. Snake and the woman. Yes. Purity of intention check again. So that a person no betrays, no deceit, no, yeah. It's sometimes like being picked for these confidential positions, or like, let's say, I just cannot think of now any position, but there are some jobs that you got to be like so clean, with your I don't know how to put it in English, but like you got to be so purity of intention, like you don't have any records of eventful past, or like you will be committed to this thing. It's someone is like measuring your commitment, and something maybe you have started just for fun. In another scenario I am speaking, it gets like more serious for you with this thing. And in the romantic wise, this can be even like a scenario like this. You meet with this guy, and he's thinking serious, and you are too. But let's say you actually you can get serious, but let's say you start for just for Nine of Cups issues, but it's like it gets serious, and then it's just making you like meeting their mother. It's like now. The mother wants to know if you are convenient for the family. It's just some scenario for you to entertain. Okay, not necessarily it has to be like that, of course, but just you get the vibe. I'm sure, because it's a universal thing, right? So I'm so happy sometimes when I talk about some examples, some they have a universal blueprint, like in what culture you come from, in what language background, country. Some examples are very universal in this life, and it goes with everyone. Actually, our commonalities much more than our differences, when you think in that sense. So maybe you are just finding out those commonalities, Sagittarius, with someone that you have much more commonalities than differences. And maybe differences can be good to keep it interested, right? To create that curiosity. But of course, some may be, because with the Hierophant, we are looking for common values, mutual understanding, a ground. And when we get in the Hierophant realm, we do not get to like express ourselves so much, because we are already picked, or we picked that place, like to be under the same roof with others. So it's like you are getting prepared to a period of time where you won't be like questioned, but you got to be maybe, how do they say in English, like meeting the criteria to be there. Okay, and it's like and this Queen of Swords, really like purity of intention. But purity of intention, of course, don't take it so literal. Okay, just, I want to give you the idea. Do you really want this thing, like asking someone, or what is your intention to join this place, or like something will be picked and they're gonna see their motivations, for instance. And I feel life maybe is treating you at this time like there is some kind of a control point before you gonna get access to a country, right? If you are meeting their requirements, right? If you can comply with their rules. Maybe that's why for some of you this is about like living in a foreign place for you, and maybe husband wife merging, migration. It can be also in that sense as well. So we are okay, we are taking that scenario, considering that scenario too. Just a sec. So what I can add to this in terms of some oracle cards, let me see what I can have for you. I want to pick some the energetically suitable oracle card for this, and I'm trying to see what I have around. Currently, why don't we get this? Let's get from this one. I forget its name, but when I ask for myself, it really gives nice insights. It's lately one of my favorite decks. Okay. So the oracle says divine flow for you. And this means eventually one sublime desire takes precedence over all others, to follow the Tao, the divine flow at all costs. Oh, I love Taoist perspectives. I understand, I think, this message to your reading. Yeah, with the Nine of Cups and this road, the sublime desire is there, and it does not in the beginning really commit to something. It exists there as that sublime desire, and we said it's sublime, so it feels like something undescribable, maybe you cannot put into words, like you got to follow this thing. And then other stuff, like some routines, procedures, bureaucratic things, but it takes the precedence over all these elements of life. So making you find that flow, that Tao, which is no hidden at all, but not everyone can have the access to it, because it's not about being in a mind state, but you got to be open. So I think like something really takes hold strong in you, and you finally find that courage and accept, let's say, the um, the procedures of a situation, but deciding you want to go through that because you trust the flow, because you trust that thing which is like calling you. That sublime desire, of course, it's a very it feels this like a bit elusive as a word, and it feels a bit sometimes when you say a sublime desire, it does not become that tangible, right? But with the Six of Pentacles energy, I think you are likely to also resolve your financial problems, or something is like bringing you to steady and security. And from there, you can take the sublime desire to move forward, because there is this there is this partnership, like some maybe a financial responsibility you will take to go after that sublime desire. I think good things are coming to you and to go out of you too, right? So I feel a lot of abundance and prosperity in this reading, Sagittarius, like finding your personal gratification point, and that point will take you up for some time. It's gonna gratify you. You are pulled towards that. This can be also you finally supporting a good cause as well. So in that way, I think it's like worth to follow through. There can be some to be under the similar roof with people, land, home, purchase, some group you are entering, some community. I also feel if you are already in a community, like there is this like I feel like some deeds are being renewed in your life. And it feels right. Something feels very right, and you want to go after it. And then it gets serious, and you want to get serious. Maybe after a long time, you want to get serious with it. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this reading. What is that sublime desire? What is that sublime desire? I can see that. It feels risky at first, but it is more going to a secure place when you bring that commitment and prove yourself to be trustworthy, responsible, worthy through that Hierophant and Queen of Swords control checks. And something is yours. You are qualified for that. I can see that. Thank you so much, Sagittarius friends. I hope you enjoyed this reading. So eclipse season is coming. April Jupiter-Uranus conjunction is coming. It's not easy energy, but I hope this reading has given you some kind of insight that you can consider. Thank you so much. Take good care.